Welcome, everyone. Let's dive into the world of phishing in 2025, a landscape where billions of emails go out daily and nearly every organization is brushing with phishing threats.
Yeah, I know. It's really wild when you think about it. 3.4 billion malicious phishing emails every day, right? Those numbers almost defy belief.
Absolutely. And it's not just about traditional email phishing. There's been a surge in AI-powered phishing attacks that create messages so human-like, it's like they know exactly how to fool us.
Exactly. And then you have the fact that 57% of organizations deal with these scams on a daily or weekly basis. It really highlights how prevalent this threat is.
Right. Plus, 74% of security breaches are linked to human error. So even with the best security in place, if a person slips up, it starts the domino effect.
Yep, that human factor is always a weak link. I was also startled to hear that phishing initiates 41% of cyber incidents, and more than 80% of reported security incidents end up being a result of phishing attacks. It's like every breach has a phishing story behind it.
Exactly. And the economic impact is enormous. Businesses lose about $17,700 every minute due to these attacks. It's like losing your wallet every minute,
Seriously
if you will,
crazy, right?
in a cyber sense.
Absolutely. And then there's the targeting strategy. Financial institutions, social media, even SaaS companies are now being engineered as targets by sophisticated phishing campaigns. It's very multidimensional.
Yes, and deceptive links are dominating these attacks. Cloudflare noted that 36% of phishing threats come from these links. And don't get me started on how attackers impersonate trusted brands like Microsoft or Google.
Trust is weaponized these days. Speaking of impersonation, have you seen the emerging trends in voice phishing or vishing? Organizations are even getting duped over the phone, not just email. It's a whole new frontier.
For sure, phishing has become a serious concern with 70% of organizations unknowingly sharing sensitive info during simulations. And the financial toll, about $14 million per year for some organizations.
Yeah, and that's in addition to the billions lost from email phishing. I do, however, wonder if we're putting enough emphasis on training. Some say phishing awareness training can reduce these risks by up to 90%. But then again, nearly 91% of security managers feel that traditional training methods aren't really cutting it. Don't you think that's a bit of a contradiction?
Well, it is challenging. While simulations and awareness training are critical, they need to evolve too, much like the phishing attacks themselves. It's like you can't use last year's repair kit for this year's advanced break-in.
Exactly, the training methods need to keep pace. And then there's the additional twist of deepfakes and QR code phishing, even smishing via texts. Attackers are using every trick in the book, making it even tougher for conventional measures to catch them all.
Indeed, with a new phishing website appearing every 20 seconds around the globe, the pace is relentless. It's not just about having the right tools anymore. It's about being proactively prepared.
Staying one step ahead is key. Clearly, this shows that organizations must invest in advanced simulation tools, incident response solutions, and continuous adaptive training programs. It's a constant battle, and innovation is the only way to outsmart these adversaries.
Totally agree. The landscape is evolving with multi-channel strategies, from deceptive emails to sophisticated voice and QR hacks. Companies, and especially new hires who are 44% more at risk, need to get on board with robust training right off the bat.
Yep, getting ahead of it is critical. It's a bit like trying to fix a leak in a sinking ship. You have to patch up the holes while the water keeps coming in. The sooner security adapts, the better protected we all are.
Spot on. At the end of the day, proactive defense, continuous awareness, and evolving training are the lifelines for businesses in this digital battleground.
Absolutely, can't afford to be complacent. And that wraps up our deep dive into the evolving world of phishing in 2025. Stay safe, stay smart, and keep those defenses strong.